President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has described the death of Alhaji Aminu Dantata as a monumental national loss because of his sterling contributions to Nigeria's economic growth and development. Tinubu, in a statement by his spokesperson, Bayo Onanuga, eulogized Dantata for his public-spirited philanthropy, which touched lives, especially in education and healthcare delivery. The president recalled his relationship with the late mogul, describing his wise counsel and support as deeply encouraging and beneficial. President Tinubu added that with the death of Alhaji Dantata, the nation has lost a prominent business mogul, patriot, and elder statesman who contributed significantly to the growth and development of the country. He prayed to Almighty Allah to forgive his shortcomings and reward his lifetime of service with Al-Jannatul Firdaus. Meanwhile, the presidency has denied reports making rounds that the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Senator George Akume, has been replaced. In messages circulating on social media, Hadiza Bala Usman, Special Advisor to the President on Policy Coordination, was named as Akume's replacement. But debunking the report, Bayo Onanuga, Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, said there had been no change in the status of His Excellency Senator George Akume as Secretary to the Government of the Vice President Kashim Shettima says Nigeria is witnessing a silent but bold transformation under the leadership of President Bola Tinubu. Shettima said this at the Nigeria-Brazil Business Forum tagged Roots to Revenue, the Nigeria-Brazil corridor held in Abuja. The vice president said the renewed strategic alliance with Brazil is grounded in intent and rich in the potential for mutual growth. According to him, Brazil's journey, especially the strides in agriculture, energy, infrastructure and industrial development, speaks to ongoing transformation in Nigeria. Vice President Shettima stressed that under the leadership of President Tinubu, Nigeria is undergoing a quiet but resolute transformation with markets being opened, institutions being rebuilt, and policies being refocused, adding that what drives these changes was seriousness of purpose that goes beyond reform for reform's sake. Shettima, who underscored the need for the strategic alliance with Brazil, noted that Nigeria was embarking on a journey similar to that of the South American country, indicating that as Nigeria is harnessing its gas reserves to power its industries and transportation, it is also advancing its renewable energy ambitions, to which Brazil's example provides guidance that is real and tested. The Speaker, House of Representatives, Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, has been described as a stabilizing force in the House with his inclusive and participatory approach to leadership. Kaduna State Governor Senator Uba Sani made this assertion in his closing remarks at an event organized to celebrate the Speaker's 2 years of representation, which held at the Federal University of Education, Zaria, recently. The governor added that the Speaker not only represents his people well, but has also attracted major interventions to his constituency, as well as brought development projects to all the 23 local government areas of the state. Earlier in his address, Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas said that in the last 14 years, he has sponsored 74 bills, 21 of which received the President's assent. This is the highest number recorded for any legislator since Nigeria's independence.
During my time as a member of the House of Representatives, I sponsored more bills than any other legislature in Nigeria's history. In the 9th Assembly, I sponsored 74 bills, 21 of which received the President's assent. This is the highest number recorded for any legislator since Nigeria's independence.
As Speaker of the House of Representatives, Abbas said that he has done everything within his power to justify the trust placed on him by his peers in the last 2 years. To mark his 2 years anniversary, the House Speaker flagged off the distribution of fertilizer and motorcycles, as well as commissioned the Barewa Junction to Agoro underpass. Other projects that were commissioned include the road from Ofardoka to Agoro and the breaking ground for a technology incubation center at BATC Nagui, as well as the commencement of the construction of primary and secondary schools for children with special needs at ABU Teaching Hospital. The federal government has ordered the immediate commencement of emergency reconstruction of critical sections of the Suleja-Minna Road, which has been in a poor state following years of neglect. Minister of Works, Engineer David Umahi, gave the order during an on-the-spot assessment of road projects in the FCT, Kaduna, and Niger states recently. He was accompanied on the tour by the Minister of State for Works, Architect Bello Goronyo, the Chairman of the Senate Committee on Works, Senator Nyekachi Nwaiboyi, and other officials of the ministry. The minister stated that the Niger State governor had raised concerns about the state of the road in his meeting with President Bola Tinubu, who subsequently directed the ministry to intervene. According to media reports, Umahi was visibly unhappy that the original contractor that was given the stretch of road covering the failed section had refused to return to the site despite several entreaties. The minister, after inspecting the contractor's capacity and observing the absence of requisite road construction equipment, announced the government's decision to terminate the contract. Engineer David Umahi further said that security measures and rest areas with solar lighting and CCTV will be integrated into the project.
Thank you for